doing the visa.
Yeah, fair. Are you going live on Discord or just on Twitch?
Yeah, I will.
Sick.
There you go.
Right.
Thank you. All right, we are live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this knockout stage race between Vapo and Caleb.
One of the closest top matches you'll probably see.
As you can see, only, what, 18? No, that's not right. That's bad maths. Only several seconds between PBs. But the average time
Yeah.
of the tournament quite different.
18 was correct.
Nice. Yes. Maths is
As
harder,
you can
right?
see, as you can see by the average time, though,
Yeah.
I don't think Caleb's been having the best of tournaments.
Caleb has actually, I believe he has missed, of all the runners, he has missed the most of our poo cutscene skip. So that would be a big reason that it would contribute to his time being a little lower in the tourney.
Another reason would be being one of the only runners to buy Apu Army. Which
Yes.
let's hope he doesn't do that.
Fingers crossed. I think he's probably learned his lesson from the first
Hang
time he
on.
did that.
How's the stream not live? I'm confused, Speed Simpsons.
That's the title.
Yes.
Two plus two is 4 minus 1. That's 3. Quick maths. Correct.
Insane.
Very quick maths indeed. Oh, no. Twitch being funny.
I need to get rid of some of my tabs. There we go.
Title has been updated. Very nice. Good work, Derek. Well restreamed.
So I think it's nearly time for the race to start. Once we
Correct.
switch over.
There we go.
Vapo getting some last curator practice in.
Very important. Very necessary. Not necessarily for Vapo, but good idea to practice hard strats.
Vapo misses curator, oh no.
Let's roll.
But yeah, when you're ready, get into the menu and we'll do a countdown.
It's crashing time.
See if Vapo starts flexing his 60 FPS dominance in this cutscene skip over Caleb. There we go.
Sweet. Eat my dust.
Alrighty. Seems that Vapo is ready. Caleb seems to be ready.
Okay, I'll do a chat countdown. You do the VC. Okay. Good work.
Good luck, both runners. Vapo taking an early lead.
Hey, hey!
Already a
I'm
desync.
endorsing a
Feels
new
bad,
cola,
man.
kids, and this one isn't poisonous to
Vapo saying he's
anybody.
missed every strat he went from practice, so
Pure Buzz
he has high
Cola is made
hopes.
from only the
Should be
finest
good.
sugars and waters. Plus,
That's right,
it
he
has
got
a
the cutscene
special
skip.
ingredient too hot for the FDA. It'll give you the get up and go you need to do all the
Your
The late
not
game will
asking
carry you,
for
Vapo.
Try new improved
60 FPS late
Buzz
game
Cola.
Insane.
for the win.
Cola.
It's
Let's get Buzz Cola.
let's see if there's much difference early game. If there is a difference between FPS, it's purported to be at the start of runs. So
Yeah,
Let's do
Caleb
this
has an
see how they
thing.
go.
advantage.
Caleb has an early advantage, but not by an awful lot. Very minimal. Both runners having a pretty standard collar caper so far. Not much to say about this mission. Just gotta collect a few coins, get that vending machine, and then talk to Apu. We've got some nice sync going on.
Hey, Apu.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Homer. Mission
Polar caper
complete.
seems to be
Go
pretty
that
good for
color
Caleb.
Yeah, so
So
you get to
same from Vapo.
112, Vapo 113.
Homie,
Piece of cake.
Some very nice sync going on here.
Hey.
You'll love to see it.
Woohoo! All right. Nothing lasts forever. Just call me Air Homer. Possessions are fleeting.
Vapo just getting a slightly earlier reset there.
Homer smash.
Hasn't despawned that fast, so there's going to be a traffic kite in his ray.
Yep.
Yep.
Like you said there.
It was like that when I got here.
It's something that took me a long time to get used to was how despawning traffic in some
I'm not
places
imagining these guys.
despawns it in other places. And we've got the first Weeble of the run. Can you imagine
Already.
us getting cops in Homer 1? Caleb can.
King of the world.
I think just a 210 from Caleb.
I didn't see what Vapo's time was, but pretty close. There's also a little bit of time to that.
Homer, go.
Vapo just dropping into the stream chat to taunt his opponent, asking how Caleb got Woo in Homer 1. Well, he hit too many things, I
Cracking
guess.
time.
Is the answer to that?
Could be worse. He could have got it in Cola Caper.
I find myself regularly getting it in Petty Theft and Office Spaced. FBI, but
Planet cooler.
not
I
very
give you
often in
fun.
SMRT.
Get out of my way, jerk ass. Watch it, buddy.
I guess the thing is you want to get... Oh,
Caleb getting back into his
Caleb-
car
well, it's
faster.
about time. Oh, I
not
want
having
you to
not having much luck with the car entry. It's both runners get all the coins there.
Please don't do.
Vapo on the edge of Wee Woo right now.
Stupid picture of a stupid fan.
Should be fine.
I meant FBI, not Office Space. But have definitely got cops in
Where
Office
did I
Space
leave
before.
Rod's stupid inhaler? Duh, on top of the dump truck.
So let's see what Caleb gets the inhaler
I
at.
got my mission. Gotta return this stuff before the cops
352,
find me
Vapo.
sitting around
Not
talking
bad.
to myself.
351, so only a second between the runners at this point, Petty Theft. The timers are very synced as well, so Speed Simpsons doesn't need to keep posting about timer desync, because it's not looking like we've got much. Vapo opting to go right at the playground. Both of them get all the coins and neighbours, which is very nice.
Ladders, look! Everyone sucks but
It's a
me.
406.
Hey, I found my lost nachos.
Very
Or
6.
Vapo get the 410. Or 411.
11 actually. That's alright. It's the kind of the difference you might expect to see in low FPS and high FPS runs at this point. Not much. Greeny rating with a party of 5. Thank you, Greeny. Welcome.
Mistakes were made.
Greeny is
Hold
not ticker
grade.
confirmed. Bit of pog there.
Caleb, let me push you into ESS.
I need your help. My current,
Very nice. It's pretty
Try and
smooth.
save-
Barney, can I...
Vapo doing the
Try
same
and-
thing, but not quite as good a Lenny push. So
Yeah.
he'll still go for ESS. That's interesting to see.
Let's roll. Eat my dust.
Saves time and blind, my brother.
Just been-
Don't have to rely on the button jump.
Yeah.
Vapo would do it on 60 because you don't get as high of jumps.
Yeah, it's very true. Both of them opting for traffic car. Caleb having a bit more luck with finding a ute. But they've had to walk around a little bit, see how this office space
Oh, my
goes.
gum.
Caleb gets a pretty standard first hit. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Not as much damage early as you'd expect, but gets the strat. Can just destroy smooths from here. Vapo same, pretty good first hit. Maybe breaks a little too much.
My convertible! I just whacked.
No, he's able to pull it back very nicely.
I've got in a 543, which is not bad.
How can I... Let's do this thing! Not like anyone likes these things. Stupid like a fox.
5:59 for Vapo, so about 15, 16 seconds in at this point.
Yeah.
Not like anyone likes these things.
Caleb saying before the race that he's going to compare against Vapo splits, which Derek suggested that meant that Vapo was already in Caleb's head. Some might say that means Vapo's already won the race, but obviously that's not the case. They're still very early on in the game.
Well, Caleb needs to bring a good performance to beat Vapo.
Yeah. Vapo's been very consistent this tournament so far, as you saw in the title screen, an average time nearly 10 minutes faster than Caleb's average time.
Yeah.
Even though there's only an 18-second difference between the two runners' PBs. Quite
This would be
amazing
like...
at the...
You go.
Tico.
I'll
Alright,
go.
no, alright, you go.
Yeah, this is Vapo's first challenging match, I'd say. He didn't really get... No one got near him in the group.
No, it's hard when you have a 120, 128 average time. It's pretty good. Good to see it seems everyone has run out of channel points. No one's redeeming anything about making cutscenes, which is pretty good for us, I reckon, Ticker.
You're so sexy when you're paranoid.
Oh, Derek's got 64,000 points, so we'll see that later on, I'm sure.
It's crashing time.
29.2k. Got
Derek
nothing to
doesn't
spend it
redeem
on.
anything. Can we get some team blue or team yellow in the chat?
Gotta rep Team Blue.
Coming through.
I go with 60 gang because it's closest to what I run myself. What I was going to say before was it's quite interesting at the top of the leaderboards. There's only between Duck Bob, who's in 7th place, and Smith, who's in 12th place. There's only 30 seconds difference in time. Very competitive at the moment, the top end of this community.
Yeah, it's very close. And Vapo's spot in the top 10 looks under threat.
Vapo getting Cletus Box and Trailer Park Wasp, so his coins will be very nice. I didn't see what happened with the black van there for Caleb. We've got some comments in chat. Just
Got
busy
stuck.
looking at the, got stuck. Yeah, driving in this game is not the best. It's pretty stupid at times, but you know, had a traffic car near the bridge and did a 180.
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds pretty standard. Caleb gets one freebie in Stonecutters, which is already. Go back and collect the other one on foot. Hopefully, get back within range just in time. Yeah, he does quite easily.
356 coins at the end of this mission. That's definitely what you want.
Outstanding. Vapo gets one freebie.
And he's gonna go
Decides
for
to not go back
ESS.
for the other one. I think he got Cletus Box, so his coins will still be pretty good. Yeah, 340 nearly is pretty excellent.
Vapo will be able to catch a bit up to Caleb with that ESS.
Yeah. And Caleb keeps missing drops from Bone Storm Truck. That could be a little more. It can be quite frustrating this mission because you'll hit him on one corner and he'll drop it right on the other side of the truck where you will struggle to reach it. Really annoying. Caleb's still having an okay Bone Storm and just avoid the traffic car there.
Won't be able to take the shortcut.
No, but doesn't lose too much time. Vapo's having a really sharp Bone Storm. 8 drops by the church. Might be able to get the shortcut. Yeah, easy shortcut. Vapo, so he'll save a bit more time here as well. Yeah, that's pretty textbook Bone Storm, that is.
And that should catch Vapo up.
So Caleb finishing at 10:36. So we're looking at a 11.3x, 11.2x, 11.3x number one. 1047, so also 11.3x. Looks like. Sorry, 11.4x. My math is wrong. Really struggling with numbers today, it would seem. Both the runners having a pretty good Homer 1 at this point. I think Caleb is a little red, judging by his timer. Hard to tell with Vapo.
I think Vapo will be slightly more happier with his Homer 1.
Yeah.
It's not his best of levels, especially on 60.
T. Montgomery. I don't have
You just missed some of that
any
acceleration.
cooking.
Caleb just sneaking in for an
11.29.
11.29, which is very nice.
I gotta get the. You
Vapo
got
looking
it.
at an 11.40 or so. So only
Solid.
11 seconds in it.
Depleting.
Pretty solid race at this
Sugar.
point.
Eat my dust,
Caleb gets a
dust
sports
eaters.
car, proceeds to drive it straight into a taxi.
Whoa, wicked.
I'll get you, Bart. Just like I
Vapo won't
got
get a sports
Charlie
car, you
and
can see it
Nan.
spawned in the
Right
background there.
Afraid so.
Right not.
So he's
taxi.
on a roller.
Damn your lightning fast wit.
Vapo missed the extra coin apparently. I don't know which coin you're referring to.
Totally awesome. I don't remember these being here before.
Oh, Vapo should have an easy Skinner escape here.
Smell you later,
Yeah,
Stinkator.
Caleb
The Bartman
just
knows
getting rid
all.
of Skinner in time.
Nice driving, man. Too late.
Now that you said that, of course, TK Skinner is about to follow Vapo. It's
Oops.
not true, but
Gimme.
you never know.
So tired.
This game has
Okay.
mysterious ways of working,
Bart Simpson at your service.
and so far it's been really clean from both runners. Pretty textbook.
If I didn't play so
So
many
far.
video games, I'd be in better shape.
So hopefully Vapo can get a sports car spawn here and even it out. Yeah, there we go, very nice. Doesn't lose much time to getting that one.
Caleb decided to go around the car wash.
I think it might be to avoid spawning the Wasp.
One buck.
Hopefully making Vox Wasp a bit more consistent. Would be my guess. Vapo hits something inside the car wash and is a little lost. Don't know what that was. There are stray pixels all over this game, so
That topic, Jacob. Does that actually make a Vox Wasp easier to get?
You're all mine.
I don't know, but I can't think of any other reason that he would do it. It's only a theory, but
Time to rock.
the only theory I have.
Gotta work off my gut.
Approaching the end of weapons. Last night we had both runners miss the fireworks a couple times.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Ralph,
so we'll see if these runners could pick up the firework. Caleb does it.
Caleb gets the strat, very good.
I fought the law and I
The tricky thing can be that if
Nobody does it
you
better.
don't turn around fast enough, if you don't get on the other side of the road, then
Fine
Wiggum
by me.
can follow you. So I guess in the rush to try and get there, Ralph dives very close to Vapo's car, which is quite good. Saves a little bit of time. Vapo also gets the fireworks. Caleb misses the freebie, so who knows what the strat was about. Why he skipped car wash, I don't know.
Cool.
Who would do that?
Mine. All mine.
I think it's only runners with sub 130 who might do it, so surprising we didn't see it with these runners here.
Woo, nice one.
Ooh,
Vapo
Vapo
also
misses Vox
misses.
Wasp.
Caleb can go for Hospital Wasp and boxes.
Give it up
Save
for
a bit of time
America's
later
best
on.
boy.
He'll get a. Well, he won't get a taxi. He will get a sports car. A little slow.
I'm pretty
but
sure-
Not too bad.
Caleb will ignore Vox Wasp now and just get Town Hall.
I gotta play
Yeah.
No problemo.
Vapo also getting Hospital Wasp. Yeah, there we go.
Children weren't meant to get this much exercise.
Vapo getting a very
it's
fast
Time
sports
for
car.
some road rage. Bart Simpson
And
style.
then Caleb will go for Car Wash.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
See,
how
both
that
players
Ross
can
will
get dirt jump
respond.
here. There we go.
I don't remember
Very
this
clean
being
there
here
from Caleb.
before. Move
Pushing
it
the
or
black
lose
man
it,
up the
Tool.
ramp. Vapo electing for basically the same coin round as Caleb at this point. Pretty side by side. Caleb got an extra wasp in stonecutters, and Vapo got a Cletus box. Vapo not going for dirt jump, just a bit too far behind.
The FBS dirt jump's a bit risky anyway.
That's very true. Don't quite get the boost on the black van. Always get the black van going the right way. No awkward follows. Vapo not going for car wash wasp this mission. I didn't see if Caleb did, but I thought maybe he did. Some interesting collision there with Snake in the cutscene. And then a haunting scream from an NPC as well.
Hey, Snake.
Tubular impact.
Hope that didn't break my
The fact that you don't have collisions in cutscenes playing to Caleb's favour there.
Going for the new cool jump you do across the bridge. I don't know what we call it. We'll call it cool jump.
Cool jump. 2-4 cool jump. That's good, but it'll have to reset. Yeah, it's not too bad. It still saves time even if you have to reset. See if Vapo does the classic reset or the new fun jump. I imagine he'll go for the new cool jump.
We're very creative with names here.
Now to find a satellite dish.
Every time I hear someone mention out of bounds, I always think of like being in primary school and like the area where you couldn't go was out of bounds. You'd hang out there after school because it was
Hey there, Mr.
the cool place to hang out.
You got it.
Maybe that's just me, but anyway. Caleb's starting the first mission with Cletus truck in a run. It's a really top shelf car to drive in this video game. It's easy, fast. Bamford rating with a party of 3. Thank you, Bam.
That's totally awesome.
Welcome everyone
All
to
the
Bam's
cool
stream.
raids.
I didn't do it. Whoa, wicked.
Aether, I'm trying to get a pyramid, but not getting it going. Got both runners on the same mission. They've been pretty close. Checker was putting Pog from the raid. It looked like you had just failed a pyramid, to be honest, but we'll let it slide, Keith.
Yeah, this has been a pretty close race. Coins are similar, time's similar.
My dust eaters.
Only difference has been 60 to 150 in my opinion.
There's no major changes. No major strats missed. There haven't really been any strats so far. Vapo got a very good bone storm and didn't go for dirt jump. Caleb got a very clean dirt jump.
Now we got to deliver the delicious goods to the fire. I sure hope they like stink dogs, cause I do. Please stop what you are doing. No one can say
Yeah,
what
121
to
time
make
after
this
14 drop is very good.
That's the bomb.
If we're going for the old coins, probably won't go for gazebo box. It's a bit riskier in races.
So glad to be of service. Crusty burgers.
Caleb
And the
opting to
crowd
pause
goes
unpause
wild.
there at the end of the mission to get the item. It's interesting. I don't think I've seen people do that before. Vapo just misses out on the free coins there with the
You expect
one-hit car,
Full speed ahead.
but gets a
Out of my way,
pretty
man.
clean upper escape, so won't mind too much.
Woo, nice one.
Yeah, Caleb's onto a monkey time now.
Let's roll. Whee! I
This
need
is
your
a mission where you need to drive pretty well to go fast.
758 coins buying Mr. Plow, very
Bart
nice.
Simpson at your
See how
service.
Vapo's going. 735, yeah, still very good coins. I think Caleb has an extra wasp overall. That's the new coin round. So you got
Yeah.
gazebo. So we'll
Both of
hopefully
us have
see
good points. Yeah.
both rounds very good coins.
So sick of this house.
getting the courthouse freebie as well, which is very good. Looks like he might. Yeah, he's missed the missed construction box. I've got some interesting high FPS physics going on with falling off the wall there. Vapo gets museum loss. Probably see him get gazebo here.
Yeah, we'll go for gazebo coins as well.
Yeah. So a
Not
little slower
surprising.
than doing it in Cletus Truck, I think.
Yeah, it is, but it's still pretty worth it.
Vapo nearly hits the wall in the dirt jump, but manages to squeeze through. We'll see if we've got the new jaw out and coming into play. Caleb doesn't opt for it. It's the extra.
Awesome, man. That was the best ride ever.
He does the old phone booth cast, right? Very nice to see. Parking next to the phone booth so you don't have the animation, you just walk on top of your car. And he skips it.
Just give me a second.
Welcome.
And Caleb looks on pace for
Here's your last.
maybe a 23 part 1.
So yeah, so that goes. So that's one of the first tricky missions in the speedrun. First time that it's not just doing optimal routing, but you actually have to execute pretty good strats. It can be quite tricky, and if you miss one, it has a pretty big flow-on effect to the other parts of the mission. Caleb's a good first car.
Oh man, that sucks and blows.
A great hit on the second car, but can back it up nicely there. That's really solid.
Should get a decent time for the second car. 447's not terrible.
They're both struggling a little more with the first car. Still should have it destroyed by the time they're out of the tunnel. Oh no, this is a big hit there. There we go. Caleb with a great hit on the third car. That's really, really good.
This fourth car goes well, this could be a really good sellout for him.
If that traffic car didn't pop out, it probably would have been much better. But that's still a really good hit. 634 destroying him at the corner there is nice.
You can take that, and Vapo's having a little trouble with his second car.
Yeah, not quite as strong here. And as I said, if you miss some of these cars, it can really mess you up later on. Vapor gets an extra 5 points for his troubles there.
Yeah, loses 15 seconds though, because of that second car.
Right, that was so
Let's
cool.
see.
Attention,
Caleb going for ESS cutscene skip, and he misses it.
Dead. Caleb has had quite a bit of trouble with cutscene skips so far this tournament.
Dinosaur. I never would have guessed.
Hope that he can do a little better this run. Thankfully this is one of the shorter ones. Well, Vapo's still with a 6:18 sellout, so not too bad. Probably won't be happy with it given the second car he had, but could have gone a lot worse. We'll see how Vapo goes with sellout with cutscene skip. He could be ahead here.
The timers after Caleb gets out of cutscene skip and Vapo gets out of the cutscene. Like if he gets cutscene skip.
Yeah. Vapo on
Yeah, it is
60, so
60.
should get it. Should get it. 5, 6, 7. Gets the
Gets it.
cutscene skip. And
24
is now in
39.
the lead.
Biker needs a ride.
24 49.
So 10
10
seconds
second
in it
lead.
after early game.
Nervous.
Got an audio change as well here. If you heard that.
We don't have deflector shields, you know.
I'm gonna have to do
So
something.
Caleb with the ESS, so it's just less than 10 seconds, probably about 6 seconds.
Won't question the value.
Yeah, 6 or 7, but still not a huge lead from Vapo, but he's past early game now. Well, the early game that matters on 60.
Yeah.
Now, can you tell me if you see my pointy-headed nuisance?
Hopefully we can see one of the best exponents of the bridge clip this run. Be good to see. busy talking about an hour into the future from here, but we can hope. Both runners getting a good cycle on the return with the log arm thingy.
Both runners are pretty synced.
We'll see when they finish the mission, but it looks like
Now to get.
say 2:12.
17.
12.
I need to work on my
17. So yeah, only 5 seconds in it.
Millhouse. Hello, Springfield.
And Caleb has dirt jump to do. I think his coins are good enough for it. So Caleb should pull into the lead here if he gets to boat jump.
Boat jump, not dirt jump.
Yeah, dirt jump. Yes, I'm doing it again. No, I did this last night.
Because the whole
I'm
game is
going-
merging into one for Portica.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is extraordinarily synced. Oh, except for Vapo getting hit by the log, unfortunately. Sticks his camera back in a bit of frustration.
Sorry.
And coins were only one off at that point as well, so
Extra credit for
This is Bart 2.
936
perfect day.
and 938 coins, I believe.
Sweet forward momentum.
So if
Just a
Caleb
few
can get
more.
boat jump,
She
that
does.
looks good. Yeah, very nice.
Slightly off, but it's still good.
Time to move.
And now Caleb should be ahead after this mission.
Yeah, nice clean number of coins there, 1,000, very nice.
This reminds
Vapo going
me
for
of
Krusty
when I
Lou
was a little
as
girl.
boat jumpers. Much trickier on low FPS.
Watch where you're going.
Yep, another audio change.
Vapo's coins will be a bit better than Caleb's now. He's now 100 coins better.
Whoa, I'd better hurry. Last time I left
That shouldn't matter
Who
too
just
much.
put pornography
time.
in the vital magazines?
It just, I mean, we saw last night how
This is not good for my
important
insurance.
extra coins
Move
were.
your clumsy feet.
Caleb, that's
Oh,
not
needs
very
to
good at all.
restart bonfire. That's a bit unlucky.
Fresh air is much
I think
more
if I'd
pleasing than the
seen that
odor of
ute there, I would have just
automobile.
immediately restarted, not even bothered.
Jiminy crickets.
It's almost never going to go well when that happens. He gets second try, so that's alright. He loses about 10 to 15 seconds.
I am a lean.
This mission's mostly consistent, but sometimes, yeah, traffic can get in your way.
We're getting a painful traffic car spawn there. Just letting Cletus slide past. Not the fastest, but will probably save time over Caleb here.
He's lucky as a forward focus there. Something stronger like a ute or a fish van could have been troublesome.
That was pretty cool. The part's still missing. And
I always love how when you have that, sometimes you can see the car spinning on its own
Brink at the
in
observatory.
the car park.
He seems to know
I think
everything.
it's
Except why
I would love to know
ever
what causes
came
it
to
in the
this
video
jerk
game.
Waterberg.
So both runners having a,
Professor
after the reset there from Caleb, having a pretty standard. So 29-22 from Caleb. Maybe probably about 29-30,
Grandpa.
29-29.
Yeah, not that far from each other at all.
Am I old enough to drink coffee?
6
This is a
seconds
very
behind,
close
100
race.
coins ahead, so yeah, I was saying we saw last night the importance with Gordo being able to skip 2 wasps in late game because of his good coins.
Skipped like 5 wasps, didn't he?
That's some interesting fish fan physics there, and he's had to skip that wasp as well, so
Lisa Simpson.
yeah, Gordo's
Think
coins was so
Vapo-
good that we're still talking about them
Hello, Springfield.
like 12 hours later.
Obsessed.
The commentators in the race couldn't stop talking about them, and we're just continuing that on, even though obviously one of them is the same. So Vapo going for school bus. Krusty, Camp Krusty gets both coins. Caleb gets a good first destruction on the sedan. See how Vapo goes. Not so
Ooh,
good, and
missed
he might miss the backup here as well. Hitting the tree there.
Yeah, sometimes it's better if you know you're not going to get the strat to just go the safe option with the dam.
Yeah,
Only loses a second.
Vapo getting a pretty bad destruction, but 10 extra coins for his troubles. So the second car goes for Caleb. Yeah, pretty textbook. Yeah, Vapo goes to second car. Traffic spawn looks okay. Yeah, he turns to his right, our left, which is what you want. You just push him into the Aztec Theatre there.
Yeah, Caleb getting a good hellfish there, apart from that wasp at the start.
Doesn't get ESS, but
The time for action is now.
not a big difference there.
Oh, that's no
It's
good.
a pretty. Oh, that's
Oh,
bad
that's
for Vapo.
very
The
bad.
car respawning on his side, and
That's
yeah, you hate to see that. Vapo was, I think, only 1 or 2 seconds behind his PB up until that point, but he's now a little bit further. He's opting
Yeah,
for
that
warp. He could possibly have driven there, but I think the warp is just faster. Yeah, bruh.
that is a bruh moment.
Definitely a bruh moment. Caleb going for the manip in sleuthing now. Opens up a bit of space between the two runners.
Doing the manip, that's a really
That would have been very
interesting
late,
drop.
so can't tell if Caleb's blowing this siren in a celebration or thanks. Could be both.
What is Caleb on his TV? We'll go check.
He'd probably be plus a minute or so. Vapo won't make it in time for the minute though. He's going for old school, just knock snake. Gets a very good drop anyway. That's probably as early as you can get, I think.
Yeah, he's
So
tossing
spent
him
a
down.
little time on Caleb there. It's very fortunate that was an early drop because he did not get the nip quite as well as he might have liked. They're having to reset and facing the wrong way, unfortunately.
Now you'll never be fried and served with tartar sauce.
Yeah,
Not a
it's like
huge amount of time.
a mission of laser quotes.
I never understand this, how they program the voice lines in this mission, because there are 3 in a row that have voice lines that are so close together that if you get them fast enough, you don't hear the full voice line. And then there's like 3 more drops in a row that have no voice line attached to them and are also really far apart. Like the one that Caleb just picked up there, this one here, and then the next one, all have no voice lines. So,
I don't know.
who knows? Maybe they went, that's enough laser for right now, we'll just leave it.
Get it all out the way.
Yeah. Fish 12, positive.
Quite missing
Often,
constant. Caleb has a decent lead still over Vapor.
Yeah. Let's see how Caleb goes with fast limo.
Lisa Simpson at your service. I go, girl.
Good lineup. Good first hit. That looks pretty good to me. Yeah, very nice. First try fast limo, as Caleb always gets. He should make a tutorial on this mission. Very good.
Yeah,
No, that was really
he's been
clean.
having some recent trouble with the strat, so glad to see him get it
Yeah.
I'm on a mission.
in his first attempt.
Here we are, safe and sound. This reminds me of when I was a little girl.
Pole jumps, very clean. And he's looking at a low 35 Lisa, which is, yeah, pretty decent. So it
Still
doesn't
sub
look like
130 pace.
oh, that could get it. No, just doesn't, and it'll be facing the wrong way on the reset as well, so just opts to restart the mission. This Lisa has not been kind to Vapo, to say the least.
Yeah. Gonna have to
That
go for the
hellfish
shot again.
respawn.
See, mommy needs a ride.
Not sure if that looks good. Yeah,
No, he's
again,
reset the
too
wrong way
late.
again.
Has to restart.
I have to ask if
Shouldn't enjoy
Derek's
that.
got the streams backwards. It's his,
Yeah, this looks like a
much more
Caleb
symbolic of what
limo
Caleb's
for
been getting
Vapor.
recently. There we go, that's a bit better, and he gets a reset facing the right way. No, we shouldn't talk rubbish about the runners like that. That's looking like that car might. Yep.
Oh
That car
no.
has respawned.
Do this thing.
This limo has.
Caution.
It's a limo.
Yeah. Look, this is
Shit.
pretty not good to watch from Vapo. It's unfortunate. Yeah, some real bra moments here.
Sensible shoe to the metal.
Caleb gets a good donut fire there.
Nice girls finish
Yeah, that was
last.
pretty clean.
Boy, for
Margin charge.
And then decides to kick Police Chief Wiggum.
Excuse
Vapo's coins are good enough that he can go for the safer pole strat. A bit easier on 60. Because you don't get quite as much height with jumps, so the pole strat might be a bit trickier. He just picks up the trailer park wasp for Caleb, which is quite nice.
Vapo just opting for neighbours here, not getting the ESS.
I can get
Getting
behind
three
that.
box.
Anyhow, why do you think 60 FPS sucks? Not as bad as people think it is.
I won't say 60 FPS sucks. I think it's definitely inferior to FPS at a top level, but it's not all bad. It gets a lot more hate than it deserves.
Oh, that's gonna be tricky here.
No, that is brilliant from Vapo.
Really nicely done. I say tricky because sometimes if the donut truck ends up facing backwards,
It's just nice to be
he'll just turn left instead of right, and you can't get the strat. It looked like Vapo was going to have to push him a little bit backwards, but just managed to toe the line quite nicely.
I wonder I'll put these here.
Both runners opting to kick Chief Wiggum quite a lot. Vapo once again drops into chat to say bruh. The beach ramp was not on Vapo's side today. At all.
Vapo getting the wasp there.
How about that? I don't have any pockets.
Now it looks like Caleb has nearly a 2-minute lead over Vapo now,
Hmm.
which is huge. That Lisa was quite important.
Yeah, that fast limo for Caleb really putting some space between him and Vapo at the moment.
You've got
Yeah, the first time I'll ever hear Vapo enter voice chat, he'll just say bruh and then leave.
We need them ketchup packets
But it's
people
certainly
done
not,
throwed out to feed on during the long winter. Help me
not
fetch 'em.
impossible for
Hey,
the
I
full
know
back.
another dumpster's
So-
round here somewheres. I can feel
Still
it in my stank
still
bones.
definitely some interest in this race. Vapo getting the Lambton coins, which are quite easy to get on lower FPS like this. So you don't get such a boost that it makes it uncontrollable at the end.
Topic of this race changing, Caleb
Steady, Marjorie.
hasn't had
Steady.
been consistent this tournament, so again, this can change.
Yeah. Seeing Caleb has had 4 races and he's missed a poo cutscene, he's skipped 3 times. So
That's the gap.
that's it, that's the gap if that happens. Hopefully for the sake of both runners it doesn't.
I am so embarrassed.
I could have made a good septic
never know.
system out of that.
I'll clean that up later. I just polished that.
Now I've got to mention, Vapor's gonna have 985 coins before we mate.
Gordo level coins right there. Really, really good coins here. Vapor. Caleb on the second mission with Cletus truck at the moment. Just finishing up Ketchup Logic. Glad to see the back of Cletus truck at this point. After I gave him a bit of trouble in Bonfire.
No, I got 5 hound dogs in here. What
Should I say
just
Bonefire?
happened was none of my business.
Fire of the manatees.
The repo guy.
So Caleb finishes at
Did I win? I had no idea.
41. 28.
Fun fact, Caleb is plus 26 seconds on his PV despite missing cutscene skip.
Wow. It's a very good run.
Marge Simpson, at your service. It was an
Check
accident.
Vapo on his PV
Caution.
as well.
I'd say Vapor's probably maybe plus 30.
Say plus a minute. Yeah, plus a minute 15.
Yeah, right. Please don't be Critch Mark II. I don't know what that means, Gordo. Sorry.
I won. I'm Grandpa. I'll do my best. Sweet forward momentum.
Caleb onto Wolves now. This could get Vapo back into it if he gets 2 cycled.
It really could.
Sorry. Scared, disoriented.
Yeah, Caleb loses because he misses all cutscene skips, but still plays really well. Yeah.
Not the car.
Misses out on the back score wasp.
Glorious speed.
It's alright, his coins are still pretty okay. Be able to survive.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Gets a few extra coins in this mission, it could be good. Yeah, a 2 cycle would really just allow Vapor to catch up quite a bit.
That is assault.
That garbage truck getting in the way of the jump there. He has to go around.
Yeah, so he'll lose a little bit more time. Probably be about 2 minutes 10, 2 minutes 15 between runners at this point.
And he has hidden run, but it's ending the mission, so it should be fine.
Nope.
Oh, and he loses the 50 coins!
That happened to me yesterday. Tell you what, it does not feel good.
And now Vapo is opting to get in the Cletus truck to drive to the phone booth.
No, that wasn't a fake bust, that was a real bust, Gordo.
Yeah, he lost 50 coins. His coins are still very good, but yeah, that's unfortunate.
I did not know you could get into Cletus truck at the end of that mission.
Smashy.
Oh, this looks close.
I should pay more attention.
Should be alright. Yeah.
Yeah, it
just-
doesn't get too cycled.
So no 2 cycle for Caleb, so he's still in the lead and he'll be a little further in front after that bust from Vapo. Doesn't lose an awful lot of time, but the coins that Vapo had were very good. Now they're just good.
They had no chance against my intellect. All that driving. Here's your.
Lead Caleb has its extended a little.
I have to go to the bathroom real
The longest mission in the game. With cutscene.
road.
Vapo
Great.
gets the back of school wasp, which is very nice.
Everything is lagging for me.
These will jog your memory.
Sorry?
Second.
What?
For the last freaking time, tell me about the
We're getting some
crop
interesting
circles.
traffic there.
There I was surrounded by Tojo and his Nazi henchmen. When one of them, a raccoon as I recall, hits me with a banjo. Now I never
Vapo
reached
had
for
a
the raccoon,
pretty
let
ordinary
alone a
Lisa
Nazi one,
liquid.
So I
he missed
What does this have to do with the crap
missed
circle?
fast limo and had a bad last selfish car.
Right. Now, the first time I rode
He
in
missed
the
slow
water
limo back up as well.
Okay. It was so long ago that I'll
Basically,
have to describe it in sepia tone.
Both the limo and the last selfish car got
As I recall, it was sort
went
of a
sideways
cosmic kind of thing, shaped kind of like a planet with an old
down the beach ramp
antenna coming off it.
and reset on top of the pier.
That
So
sounds awfully
both missions
familiar.
lost him quite a bit of time.
I think it was at the Quickie Mart.
The only thing that's really keeping him in this is that Caleb missed part 1 cutscene skip, but there's still a nearly 2.5 minute gap. Caleb finishing at 46.03 there.
Let's do it.
My problems should be solved.
Oh, there we go. Tigger's back.
I decided to disconnect and reconnect from Discord since everything just decided to go wrong.
Fair.
Bart, do you?
So yeah, Caleb was a 46.03 out of crap circles. We'll see what Vapo is, but it
I'll do my best.
might not get the escape here either with that traffic spawn. He's just okay. It's really close.
Steady wins the race.
Oh, Caleb didn't get neighbours. I forgot about that. His coins are not as bad as we thought. Bulmers is a bit late. Well, welcome Bulmers in any case.
Having 3
It's a
kids.
6:30 AM race in the UK, so I think we can excuse people getting here after
I swear I used to be a better
45 minutes. Still fairly early to wake up.
Any more step aerobics classes?
Vapo going to crap circles now.
47.03, so about 2 minutes 10 in it at this point. Vapo's been having some real bra moments this run so far. Yeah, unfortunate.
Vapo has every given reason right now to hate Lisa.
Yeah. But Vapo is confident in Caleb's inability to get cutscene skip, so we'll see what happens.
Just let me catch my breath.
What were you on PB up until Lisa Vapo?
Long Island iced
Up until
tea.
Hellfish?
I'll bet who knows who's selling the cola.
Bruh.
A poo.
Bruh.
Ooh. Everyone better stay out of my way.
Yeah, 48.11 for Vapo here.
Okay, Caleb moving on to Polar trucks now. Should get pole strat, that's nice.
That's pretty clean.
And he'll
Get
get the
this
vend as
extra
well.
vend, which is nice.
Why do you keep hitting everything?
Vapo still has nearly 900 while buying police, which is very good. Caleb
it
gets
just
a
shows
little
how
bit,
much that bust didn't matter.
yeah. The difference between Krusty Lou and Boat Jump is that you can get away with Boat Jump, but Krusty Lou helps a little. Vapo going for some interesting strats through the school here.
Is this going to affect my insurance?
Not Vapo, Caleb. I'm not quite sure what Caleb's doing there, but fair enough.
Might have trying to be getting some extra crusty glass.
Ooh, that looked
Yeah.
expensive.
10 coins. Anything to avoid the wasp of shame, I suppose.
Goodness, that was so fast.
Vapo getting some interesting traffic in the Cola Wars here.
Well, that second truck took a wide turn and Caleb missed the strat. This would be a bit slow.
Yeah, it doesn't get much damage there, so it'll be a little bit slow.
Pay for that.
Need a good hit on the end here, which he gets.
Yes,
There
I
you
think.
go. That's
Good
pretty
backup.
Yeah, that could have gone a lot worse. He doesn't quite make the jump, but again, not too awful. They're having a pretty standard Cola Wars here as we watch Caleb's third truck. It's a good push, that should be good.
Yeah, he's in the strat, he's able to damage him.
Not much damage from the first couple hits, but that's pretty alright.
Wildly accelerating.
Bit of trouble with his Marge physics through the barn there. Vapo starts his first collar drop. Vapo gets a really, really nice pole strat there. That was really
Yeah,
clean.
3 hits as well.
Gets the bend as well, so coins are looking pretty good.
Another advantage 60 has is these cola trucks are a bit easier. I think especially with the third one, it doesn't bounce around as much.
Well, that score's settled.
More damage as well. More FPS.
You
I
took
believe.
my precious cola,
I
Mom.
don't quite understand how it works, but
It gives me the courage
Well, I
to take off
understand.
my shirt in the station locker room.
things get damaged a little bit quicker on 60. Vapo getting a funny roof collision there, but gets the box. Caleb is in half there.
Watch it, buddy.
Oh, do not fear. You will be reincarnated.
Vapo also missing the good strat for second cola truck. You
This'll
should.
be alright. Should be able to just reset his car here. We could
Yeah,
have
it's a
reset a
better
little
backup.
earlier, but not too bad. Probably lost about as much time as
I can
Caleb's
see
second
my
truck,
house
to be
from
honest.
here. Come to Papa, random object.
Need the Wasp of Shame, which is good. We'll have nearly 800 coins leading Marge, which is pretty excellent.
It's fine to skip early American.
Ha! Clean up in aisle 1.
Should be kind of a little close, but not too bad.
Thank you. Come again.
Vapo does not get the third truck.
Hopefully my
Get a
store
bit of
will
damage
not
on
be
the
robbed
barn
more
there.
than 4
Yeah,
times
gets a
while
little
driving
pretty
around
good hit.
today. Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
Almost really good color trucks from both runners, but unfortunately
The thing
the
is-
third truck can be tricky.
Yeah, he's not able to get him by the shortcut.
Random object.
But there's a good backup spot here before the trailer park, which Vapo seems to be going for. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's some interesting canyon arrow physics which you don't see very often on 60 FPS, but well, the canyon arrow is just an interesting car. So if you're running on 10 FPS, then it could be bad. This race has gone really well so far. Vapo had a pretty ordinary Lisa. Caleb missed bar one cutscene skip. So it's about 2 minutes in it, but it's definitely not decided yet.
Your misfortune
Get
is
some
most
free coins
entertaining.
there.
Yeah, Caleb's coins are looking like they're going to be able to do a good route. Doesn't have to get any extra stuff if he doesn't miss anything.
Yeah, that basically sums it up Gordo. I suppose Marge didn't go too badly, but
Clean up in aisle
it was
1.
not as good as it could have been.
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
Caleb doesn't get too cycled, which is very good for him, unfortunate for Vapo.
Legitimate businessman social club. Looks like a
So as Caleb's finishing incriminating caffeine, Vapo's just about to start it. So there's a fair bit of difference between them at the moment. About 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, it's been pretty consistent out of Lisa.
The difference in the runners is about the difference in time that Apu cutscene skip will have, so Caleb really needs to nail that.
Better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography
Yeah,
in
they're
the
saying
Vital
you
magazine.
give a
Good
man
karma.
a 5-1. Teach a man a 5-1.
Clean up in aisle 1.
He'll shaft for the rest of his life.
That car belongs in the bargain bin.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Frankly, me neither.
Never have I seen such
I just saw
four-wheel
Gordo
display.
saying one man finished this 5-1 and it reminded me of that saying, teach a man to fish.
Good karma. That's it, Apu.
Ah, yes.
Make them like it. Ooh, Mr. Homer.
So I tried to apply it to Sharp, but it just doesn't really work. You know, you gotta try new things sometimes.
Ah, yes, definitely.
Otherwise, nothing new would happen, Tigger.
I must
Then where
admit,
would you be?
the smell of fresh air is much more
Yeah.
pleasing than the
So,
odor of the hot dog
Caleb's
machine.
starting Baby Van now. Let's hope he gets a good one. He had an interesting one the other day, I think. That looks
300
pretty good.
horses of convenient power. What in the
Yeah,
hell were you
that's
thinking?
pretty excellent, Caleb.
Yeah, it's a good baby van from Caleb.
Seems
It's really
real
fast.
disgrace. This is not good for my insurance. Human crickets.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Now, is it a thing where baby van is
I
like
must finish quickly.
less
I feel
likely
like I'm
to
running. Oh,
be dumb on lower FPS? I heard something about that the other day.
I don't believe so. I think it's just based on the number
Hello,
that
Payman?
is not initialized,
hopefully my
which is
store will
total
not be
RNG
robbed
and
more
not
than
really
4
FPS. I
times
think that
while
it's
I
the
am
fact
driving
that
around today.
on lower FPS, possibly the effects of that. There's no
I'll probably jinx Vapo now. Whoop.
You hate to see it. That's alright. Vapor will pull through here. Yeah, it's bless RNGs.
Yeah, unjinx the jinx I apparently don't.
Shida smiles on such behavior. What the hell were you
Looks having
thinking,
a
sir?
pretty good this little piggy so far. Does not want to get hit.
Stuck on a bench.
Mean, Vindaloo machine.
Still gets PlayStation though.
His hit and run meter is pretty good. Hope that he doesn't get that extra loss. Yeah, his hit and run meter is good, so fun. He decides to spam the horn for a bit of fun.
Ah,
He's
yes.
not had a lot of luck on the stairs so far this run.
Vapo moving on to baby van now.
Oh, gets some interesting collision on the car built for Hyper. Apu jumps on it, then gets on it, then jumps on it.
And he's got dumb baby van. I jinxed that.
And Tickoff should feel bad. Sorry, Vapo, if you want someone to blame for this baby van, Ticker is volunteering.
Yeah.
But,
No,
actually,
Hurry up on my arranged ride.
dumb
He's
baby
not
van
having the
just-
bad baby van though, he's just like getting a dumb version.
Yeah, dumb baby van not being.
Oh, I had better hurry.
Although he's
bad,
not
just
dropping
dropping
anything.
these
This
two.
store. Hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines.
That was actually. Could have been a lot worse. Which, generally, you can kind of live with a baby van. It's like, well, that could have gone
Oh,
much worse than it did.
I smashed my skull.
Could have gone better, sure, but
refrain from doing that in the future.
given how bad that baby van driving was,
It could have been worse.
much worse. So Caleb's starting on I forgot what the mission. I never trust a snake. It's like, hang on, what is the mission called? It's Vapo's on this little piggy.
Yeah. Another mission where we discover more soft lock from JPEG here.
Yeah. It's I think Caleb's missed the main one. There is another one coming up that is possible. Definitely had 3 different soft locks on this mission. So as long as he gets past this lamppost, yeah, it's fine. So no soft lock there. Yeah, in Apu I've managed to soft lock in this little piggy. Yeah. Never trust a snake. It's got a title.
Fathering 8 children has really
I
hurt
don't know
my
how.
stamina.
But none of that for these runners. They're much better than I am, so I don't need to worry about it.
Are you jinxing a
Vapo's
soft lock here?
Good. Vapo gets sit and rotate wasp, which is good. Wiggum's got past the soft lock point
Just
there.
give me a minute to catch my breath.
You can soft lock in front of the Googleplex.
You can soft lock in front of the DMV.
Oh, I should sleep more.
Hey, Wiggum.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I've had it happen to me.
300 horses of convenient power.
Well, it's not just me who gets softbox in it. It's good. It's good to know I'm not alone, Ticker. Thank
What
you.
could this be? It makes no sense. I'm flying.
Both is having a pretty conventional Apu so far. Not much to write home about.
Yeah. Hopefully,
My cardio is
Caleb
shot.
doesn't miss a garbage can.
This is not good for
That's
my
happened
insurance.
before this tournament. Not for Caleb, of course, but looks like he's probably going to get it. He has
Ooh.
missed one, but he has gone back and got it
Yeah.
before driving up.
Has realised he missed it.
So both runners now on the same
Random
mission.
object.
They're opting for that box here, which means he might not get garbage truck turnaround in time. Yeah, he doesn't make it there in time. But thankfully, garbage truck is a bad driver, so he basically turned himself around.
I think
Chucks a Yui.
hanging back. I think somehow hanging back there makes it so he hits that corner a bit more consistently. So it's not a bad idea getting that box.
Random object.
They're opting for the camera flicks, so if you are prone to seizures, don't watch his stream for now. Maybe it doesn't get the fourth drop soft lock.
My friend had
Now we move on to the Bermuda Triangle for Caleb.
I am the victim of
Or the
chicanery
parallelogram
caused
of
by
pain if you want to include the never trust a snake soft locks. Past the first point of that.
I prefer
Sir, this full
the 50 missions of pain.
the smell of fresh air is
The
much more
rhombus of
pleasing than
remorse.
the odor of the hot dog machine.
The decahedron of demise. I don't know, Tika. I think 50 is excessive. Like, Cold Cape is not too bad.
I've really got to learn to enjoy
Talking
my
about the whole
own
game.
more often.
Yeah. So we'll see how Caleb goes with Armor Truck. He's about to start his winning escape now.
Gnarly. I make this look easy.
That's a good Wiggum escape, I'm pretty sure.
Nice
Yep.
try,
Yeah.
foolish
Fine.
driver.
Armor Truck.
Bodacious.
It's the camera
Here we
flick,
are
which
at
is
the
good to see.
destination.
See how he goes.
I'm going to mess you up.
Gets
Looks
it.
pretty good. I don't think he's getting out there. One freebie. Against both of them.
Wasps are behaving quite well.
That's totally not
Yeah.
supposed
He's got
to
one,
happen.
but
Jiminy crickets.
should get this one out.
Looks like it's being a bit of a pain, but not
Okay,
running away
let's
too
behave.
far from him, so behaves it.
That could be worse.
Got some very good damage on the armor truck there,
No.
so happily head back. So that's 1 point of the parallelogram that he's passed. He's just got Curator, cuts and skip, and then 6-3. I know they're not consecutive missions, don't at me.
Imagine thinking 6-3 is a hard mission.
Shut up and take us back to the
And
high-
eventful.
I mean, charity place.
6-3 is not a hard mission, but it is tricky now that there's been a curse put on it by so many commentators, including Ticker.
There is no curse. You're bad if you fail.
You better not have scratched my
Accept
car.
it.
So fun. It should be a felony. Hey, that's totally not supposed to happen.
That car belongs in the bargain
Caleb
bin.
gets a very fast Wiggum escape there,
This town is going to pay for this.
If you do not
and he
And
moves
that's
on to point
textbook
number
armor
2.
truck.
glory to the name of Naasa Pima Petalon, go Mr. Bart.
No problemo.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times
Mr.
while I
Ticker,
am
Yeah.
driving
an
around.
eventful mission has a bone to pick with you.
Yeah, it's uneventful. I'm agreeing with your name.
Hope I have room in my
Caleb onto
transport.
Curator, and Vapo just starting armor truck.
What the?
Caleb has very nice coins at this point.
My
Very
balls.
Oh, yeah, it's got a
fast
cog.
Curator.
It doesn't get
quite
tough,
right.
Hopefully it gets the backup. Or the normal strat, depending on who you are.
No traffic car,
You
just gets
Just gets him in the strat.
Time for some
Vapo's going for armor truck.
Simpson style.
That looks okay. Yeah, that looks pretty
Okay,
good.
just
Gets
gets
stuck
it.
a little. Caleb going for
Important.
cutscene skip. He gets it. He's got
He
cutscene
got the
skip.
cut. He's done it.
He just needs to have a good bar 2 and homer 2, and he'll be very happy with the.
What
the
is
one
Caleb on PB?
You got it.
I don't know.
Oh, I hate coming down.
I'm gonna check now
That totally rocked.
if Caleb stream decides to load.
Nothing
He's
can
plus
take
6 seconds on his
so cool.
PB out of Mo on his splits.
Great. That's a big
Far out.
Caleb was on PB pace.
Spilled my pudding. Hey, no fair, dude.
I am so sick of this happening.
If I gets a good armored truck
Letting leave is much
back
better
now,
than learning.
see how he goes.
Charlie horse, Charlie
Expect
horse.
him to get cutscene skip.
Take that. Why is this happening?
Caleb gets bought. Good to see. He's got the wee-wees.
You mean there's more?
He's
No, it's gonna get busted.
Yeah.
He's gotta go for Lighthouse
He's
now.
gotta go for
At least he's,
Boston.
at least now he knows before he gets busted. Like
Yeah.
he could have gone busted later.
Yeah. So that'll lose him a bit of time. Unfortunately. Probably what? 10, 12 seconds on PB. So they
Are
might
you
be,
even watching the road?
about plus 20, but still believe in the race, which is what matters at this point. Vapo gets the box there quite easily and sneaks into gazebo as well, and his coins are also very, very good.
Yeah, should
I totally
Red Bull
rule.
go like
Straight up
even if he gets busted.
Got a traffic car spawned, but manages to avoid it. Gets 2 hits.
It's a very good curator.
Barney. Bart Simpson at your service.
See how cutscenes goes for it. Yeah,
And he gets it.
easy one pause. 60 FPS is pretty consistent on that strat. I think up until about 100 FPS, mashing is pretty consistent depending on how good you are at it.
Asphalt eaters.
So the only runner to have missed a cutscene skip so far is Caleb, and he is well and truly in the lead. Due to Vapo having a pretty subpar Lisa. See if Caleb gets Kiss of Death here.
Lousy laws of physics.
He's fine.
Kiss of Death.
What's
It's
my
fine.
name? Booyah. Boy, I oughta.
Bit of collision on the trees there, but it's alright. And Vapo gets bored as well, so both runners have now got valid runs. Which is good to see. Vapo can still save a bit of time over Caleb in the later missions with the 60 FPS strats.
My dad'll pay for all
This
the
is a
damage.
Vapo late game approaching.
Totally
He's gonna need it.
Oh,
He
I
will.
shouldn't enjoy this so much.
Yeah, they are both on really good runs.
Yeah, Caleb's not that far behind his PB despite missing Bart 1
Fine by
cutscene.
me.
So
They're both still on sub 130. Well, Vapo's definitely still on sub 130 pace, I believe. Which you'd have to say is, regardless of where your position being on sub 130 pace, is a good run. Got we all apt that account in chat, please.
Hey, slower traffic to the right, please. Eat asphalt, asphalt eaters.
Vapo going for Studio A here.
I don't remember these being here before.
Pretty clean. They should be alright.
Woo, nice.
Caleb well and truly ahead of
Whoa, wicked.
the hover car here.
Ah,
Get as many
way
coins as he can in this mission. So be sure not to drive too far.
Right.
Those bends.
Take that. I need a
Just gets in hover car's way there to make sure he goes down the
Time
stairs
to lay some
cleanly.
rubber down.
Does.
Leave a light on the traffic to do that for him, but
my
matter.
ovaries.
Caleb pinned the
This is-
phone booth, sir.
Yeah, showing how important some of these extra bits of coins are.
Jump to light
You know,
speed.
in this mission he's hit, I think 5 or 6 phone booths, which doesn't sound like much, but that's 12 extra coins he's got.
That's totally awesome.
You wouldn't have otherwise, which is very good. Goes for another one there. Be careful not to get hit by it,
Whoa,
but should be able
wicked.
to avoid it. Getting no pedestrians spawning.
Runners are onto the uneventful mission.
Lisa did it.
Like what Tig is saying here, I'd like to state my public opposition to Tig calling it that.
Yeah, not wrong.
Give it up
That's
for America.
pretty standard from Caleb. See how Vapo goes here. Vapo opting to follow the hover car
Professor Freak.
a bit closer, which
No
does lead to him
problemo.
driving quicker, but can also lead to a bit of interesting physics like you see there.
You got it.
Yeah, can be faster, but oh, he's going around. That's gonna lose some time for Vapo.
It can be slower, as you can see here.
Oh yeah, baby, bring it
Caleb
on.
getting a big armored truck in his face, which you hate to see when you're running the game. See how Caleb goes with the duff truck. It's pretty
That was
consistent
good.
at it, so
Oh,
we'll see
this
how
is
it
too
goes.
cool for school.
It's also not too hard to back up, which is quite nice. Vapo gets some 6-3 coins here.
Oh, my skull.
Duff
that
truck
was
there.
My beautiful skull.
Very
Clean.
clean there from Caleb.
What we like to see.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Pretty interesting things going on with the stream there for me.
Yeah, I got them as well.
Woo, nice one.
Vapo opting for ESS here.
Ow, my coccyx.
Picks up a couple extra coins.
If I show this laser gun to Krusty, he'll have to believe me.
Caleb moving on to FMJ now. One of the missions that I truly struggle with in this
This
game.
is Bart Simpson, Principal Skip.
Chooses to get ESS there.
Bart Simpson at your
So-
service.
It takes a bit to get used to, but
It's time
with these
for
runners,
road
they
rage. Bart
Definitely.
Simpson style.
Pretty strong at it.
hopefully
Now
Caleb doesn't miss it.
educate you a new one.
That looks a pretty good setup for me.
Fire in the hole.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, this is too
Oh.
cool for
Oh
school.
no.
Take that.
It's gonna just
Now
turn
educate
just
you
enough.
a new one.
I hope
Not.
this car
I don't know if he
can
couldn't do much there. I think maybe his speed got affected.
So it looks like Caleb might be losing a PB pace run.
Take that.
I didn't do it.
I'll check the time afterwards.
Now educate you a new one.
See the
Eat
time.
my dust,
Hopefully
dust
not, but
eaters. No biggie.
this
Fire
is
in the
not
hole.
going well
Take
for him.
that. Now educate you a
He's
new
of
one.
course still in the lead, but this will lose him
Fire
quite
in
a
the
bit of
hole.
time.
Move it or lose it, tool. Whee!
Yeah, PB's is not impossible, but it's very difficult now. With them being
Not helping him there.
Krusty, I
plus 42 seconds now.
Yeah, struggle to find 42 seconds of
how
time
about
save
a
in late
run
game.
next time? It's
They've been
time
going for
some
right hand
road
side
rage.
duff truck straight.
Bart Simpson
That's
style.
much faster, but apparently a bit trickier. But he gets it pretty nicely. And interesting 60 FPS collision there, getting phasing through the duff truck at the end of the mission. The end of the collect part of the mission.
They think that the exclusive happens
Gimme, gimme,
a
gimme.
lot of the time for Globex.
Yeah. Vapo opting to pause unpause to hopefully get that extra wasp, but doesn't manage to. Caleb flicking his camera in frustration as he missed FMJ. Gordo, you're right, the traffic was not helpful to him there, but. Let's see how Vapo goes here.
Not a good
Vapo
FMJ.
also not getting it super clean. This might be a bit easier
My
to
rims
back up
cost
than Caleb.
$900.
Yeah,
Gets him in there, but it's gonna be a bit harder. This is a bit harder to do damage on because, like, for some reason.
Yeah.
hitting him against that thing doesn't do much damage. But this looks like a good backup from Vapo.
I have to go around the front here. There's a decent enough backup there, but not great. This Caleb's
Still
getting
lost a
quite
bit of
close to
time.
hit and run.
I hope that was
Yeah, he's
expensive.
got hit and run. Bust here would be very bad, but he's right near the end of the
He's just gonna talk to Krusty and hope he doesn't get busted.
And the crowd goes
Yeah, he's got mission
nuts.
complete, he's safe.
He's gonna get Krusty Lou. Now there's not that much a difference between the two runners now with Caleb losing that much time on FMJ. Still a bit of time, but we can expect that Vapo might catch some of it up with 60 FPS strap.
Dad,
Yeah, I didn't know you could drive through the back of those lights either, to be honest.
Neither.
no problemo.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
Can we get a diddles in the chat for this?
It's a pretty good soundtrack here.
Mine, all mine. Don't forget to write.
That hurt.
Aw, loser.
Yeah.
Bingo.
I didn't see if Caleb got boat jump before, but I presume that because of Krusty Lou, he didn't get it.
Woohoo!
If he hadn't, he'll go
Eat
for it here.
asphalt eaters.
Save me, Jeebus!
And he
Easy.
gets
Whee!
too easy.
Don't have a cow, man.
Damn
Much
it,
more
I dropped
consistent
my
in,
kebab.
70 sports car.
I bruise easily.
Should just need Krusty Burger coins.
Tickling my feet.
Doesn't need to get neighbours.
450 coins leaving the
that
card
was
to is
too
very
easy.
good. We'll see how he goes on cutscene skip.
Gets
Yes,
it.
he gets it. So, only one missed cutscene skip from Caleb. Good.
Yeah, it's only part 1. It's not up who. He's had a very good race so far. Let's hopefully he can keep this up and secure a win.
I need something to board up the window. I know, boards.
Tigger making his affiliations known here. 27 not impossible for Caleb
Be
here.
mine.
Redeemed Team Blue before, by the way.
Yeah, I know. It's alright.
Hey, come back here. Them's are sleeping on boards. Oh, guess I'll have to use a hop for a pillow now. Let me try.
Oh,
We're getting spun out there by the alien car. Shouldn't be an issue. So the mission is still pretty easy. We want the alien
Yeah.
car to fire him through the jump here. Yeah, he gets through the jump, which is good. It means the beach coins are on the cards.
Caleb could still get 127 here. 127, 128 looks to be the time he's going for at the moment. I think he'll take sub 130 though.
way to ignore the speed limit. We're number one. We're number one.
Misses
Oh,
Bart
Vapo
2
misses
cutscene on
cutscene
60.
It's unfortunate. I think
And
the,
he said
the
GG.
duff head maybe got in the way.
Hey, you.
So it really is Caleb's race to lose now.
Well, it's about time. Let's do this thing.
Maybe can pull back some time with out of bounds. But probably not enough without Caleb making a serious mistake.
Something I just want to know, we haven't had to mimic any cutscenes this run.
I know. I was going to say that after this cutscene had finished, so that chat could redeem it and make us.
It's
make
all
us do
good.
the last bit, but it's fun. Everything's okay. Yeah, it's interesting not seeing that. I think the joke has run its course.
Excelente.
Or possibly we're just not that entertaining and doing
I'm a
cutscenes together.
lean speed thingy.
Ah,
Whether
who
it's a
cares?
good thing
I
or a
don't.
bad thing. I think,
I'm taking it as a
that's
good thing.
Vapo with a fast medkit.
Precise, very optimized strat right there. That saves a lot of time during the run.
Hey, them's our sleeping on boards. Oh, there's I have to use a hog for a pillow now. Says Cletus.
Now Caleb has moved on to 7-3.
I'm bored of this level.
I'm glad
See, he could lose a lot of time here.
Hopefully he gets it clean, but on higher FPS it can be a bit tricky.
It's a good bounce. Gets in the wall nicely. Ooh.
Dumped by the cage there. Opts to maybe restart and then chooses not to.
This mission is pretty harsh on 150.
That looks alright again, but the cage might knock him off. It
Nah,
seems
this
to
looks-
help him
this
a
looks
little bit.
fine.
There we go. Just needs the other cage to not get in his way. Yeah.
Ooh, has to get back
Just to
down.
reline up.
Needs to stay in the wall here. That cage is not being
Vapo running,
helpful.
Vapo popping into chat just to mock his opponent very briefly. Just
And he gets
down
up.
there. Took him quite a while though, so a bit of time saved there from Vapo if he can get it.
Yeah, if Vapo gets it first try, he'll save time. This could be a very close end game.
nice alien craft. Now to just get out of the path of the tractor beam. Oh, it's something.
Boy, talk about thinning the nerd. If I'm gonna kill those town filming.
Yeah, Vapo has the
black
power
car
of God
riding,
and anime
okay.
and bridge clip on his side.
Ah, yes. Bridge clip. Imagine relying on.
So
I'm
Caleb
sorry.
finishing Pocket Protector with a 121.53.
I need to find. Piece of
Vapo
cake.
getting the alien car stuck in the trailer park, unfortunately.
Hey. Ooh, the vibrations.
Jumps
Caleb
in his
just
car,
lands on the
kinda.
car. Like, still lands on the car.
Uh-oh, it's that black car again. Ooh, it has the speed of a silver.
What was that crusty glass? I didn't see what you were talking about, Gordo.
Was winning
Luby,
by like a minute.
Caleb is ahead. Vapo with a pretty clean bounce. Bouncing a little
Yeah, that
off
should
the
get
ball
up.
here, but he
Your
should be
driving is
okay.
adequate, but
Yeah,
lacks
first try, very nice.
As long as you get on that wall and you're not stuck in a cage, it's up.
Probably about a minute 30 between the two runners here.
Got a 10-second delay between the two.
King of the world!
So yeah, Caleb finished Pocket Protector with a 121.53. Vapo finishing with a 121,
Crashing time!
123.23. So yeah, exactly a minute and a half between the runners at this point.
Chest pain! Having chest
If my
pain!
maths is correct, which so far today it hasn't been at all, but we're fairly confident on that one.
I wish I had a dog with a
Vapo parking his car nicely. Shouldn't get soft locked.
A minute 30 is not a great deal of difference, Loopy, between runners at this point, especially when there are quite a few things that can go wrong. With out of bounds.
Caleb still needs to get resets.
Yeah.
Whilst Vapo just needs to pray for bridge clip.
Caleb's currently resetting his camera to find his spooky Greg. There we go. It's not too bad. Oh no.
No, he's jumped off.
That's the mistake. That's the
Sweet.
mistake that can get Vapo in here.
And Vapo's back in it.
This has now become a very close race.
Why did Caleb do that?
Run! Again!
I don't know why he jumped, to be honest, but anyway. We'll have to live with that decision.
Now this has just become a close race again.
Yeah, if Vapo can nail out of bounds, as in not jump into the void, then he could potentially take the lead here.
Both runners on 7 and 5 now. Vapo's got the out of bounds to the skull still. I think this might be just advantage Vapo, but we'll have to see.
And we all know that bridge clip is stinky, so look, it's anyone's game. It's not bridge clip isn't that stinky, I don't think. But Vapo with a good park there.
So long, duckers!
This just became one of the closer races that we'll see this tournament, I think. If both runners have good remainers of the game. Okay, we're crashing into a cannon there, which you don't like to see.
Vapo not getting the best RNG.
But
He gets finds one in the end. Caleb's in the beam. Vapo's gotten into Spooky Bob.
Let's do this thing!
And
So
both
Caleb's
runners
starting.
on similar times headed into 7-6.
Yeah, this just got very interesting.
Ooh, like no.
Yes, Vapo has got a small advantage into 7-6 because he's still got everything unloaded.
It's only a few seconds, but at this point in the run, it's a big
Can't you
difference.
see I'm driving here?
This is pretty much dead on
Eat my
with each
guts.
other with the game time.
Bridge clip goes for Vapo. Vapo
Good,
2 seconds.
good first
ahead.
reset.
Greeny. Good first reset from Caleb. It's the second one.
Just needs to get past the void at the bridge. Vapo now moving on to bridge clip.
And he
Gets a first try. And Caleb's out of bounds as well.
Caleb gets out of bounds as well. This
Vapo
is
might be just ahead.
absolutely neck and neck. Caleb with the slight advantage of already being off the higher area, but I don't think it'll be enough for him to be in the lead. It'll all come down to 7-7 driving here. If one runner blows up the waist, then it's all over.
And
Both
these runners got to make sure they don't crit shit.
Yep.
I feel bad.
Caleb with a 1:27.52 and Vapo with a 1:27.44. So yeah, 8 seconds in at this point. Both runners looking backwards to remind themselves to activate the alien car.
Come here again.
Both have done it.
Both have done it. They have not critched it, and now we have a
And now-
race in our hands. It really
This
just
is-
comes down to quality of driving here because there's nothing else in it.
Yeah. We'll see if the runners decide to go fast and dangerous or
They
safe.
both need to really, to be honest. They need to be fast and safe as well. Because if one runner blows up the waist, then they really that's basically game over.
Reckless driving is my pet peeve.
Caleb getting a hearse spawn there, which is tricky to see. Vapo
Ooh,
reducing
Caleb.
traffic. Caleb hitting a thing pretty hard.
Every minute might be my last.
This is very Monka-esque at the moment.
This is one of the best races of the tourney, absolutely.
Please don't tell anybody. I
Both
did
runners
this.
going absolutely pedal to the metal, as you have to at this point. Caleb just squeezing through the cemetery gates there.
Look where you're going, you idiot.
Or the alien car nearly not turning the whole way around there for both runners, but both avoid it really nicely.
Looks harder than it is. Come on, sucker.
I think it's gonna
Caleb's got to have to reset his car here. No, he doesn't. He's all good.
gotta pray for Hearst not getting in the way and to get that jump. The last jump matters.
The last jump could be the difference here between the two runners. I think Vapo might just have the edge here.
Ooh,
Caleb doesn't get a
Caleb.
good launch. Vapo doesn't get a good launch either, but it'll come down. I think Vapo's got it here.
129.41 for Caleb.
8 seconds.
129.33 for Vapo, and Vapo just gets the win.
Just clutches it out there. Holy moly. That is a wonderful race. Both runners getting sub 130, which is obviously very good runs, but that is absolutely
Imagine that, scared of some
incredible.
harmless
Wow.
nuclear waste. So,
Congratulations
Wow.
to both runners on a really entertaining
cut your
run.
fingernails.
It's Greeny's saying the first double 130 of the tournament, first double sub 130 of the tournament, and also the closest race of the tournament here. Yeah, that's very close.
Proud of you for rescuing us all from that
Vapo, if you
alien
want to answer
invasion.
questions, Vapo loves bridge clip. First try bridge clip.
After eating too many raw hot dogs.
Difference. If people want to, Caleb wants to hop into VC.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I played Vapo. I played.
So
Very unlucky
unfortunate.
for you, Caleb.
7-5. Wow.
Devastated.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, it's pretty harsh, this game, at some points.
Vapo's Lisa was very interesting.
Yeah, it was quite amazing because we were watching and we knew that, you know, you've had some trouble with cutscene skip there in the past, Caleb. But when you got it, we thought, okay, he's got a pretty big lead here. But Vapo's endgame was really strong. Fortunately, FMJ didn't go super well, and then obviously in 7-5, falling into the void is really quite heartbreaking.
Parked further away than I thought I did, so I thought he'd like stop in front of the car, so I like timed it right, and then he just kept going. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And then I drove slowly, and then missed Bart, and then missed FNJ. Did not think it was that close though after the 7-5 fall.
Yeah, we didn't either. We thought it was probably still a bit in it, but Vapo got first try breach clip.
Fucking bridge clip.
Imagine Caleb losing a race to bridge clip. It's
I lost the
Life
race to FMJ and Bart 1 cutscene and 7-5 void.
yeah. Vapo missed Bart 2 cutscene skip, but and at that point again we thought race over. But
Fucking should have
just able
been.
to claw it back.
If I didn't fall off
7-3
in
as well.
7-3 either, that would have won it. That was 9 seconds at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, but look, I have to say that was one of the most entertaining races to watch. And it just shows that like it really doesn't matter what's in it. It can come down to the last 3 missions of the game.
It did.
Yeah, I physically jumped when I got a poo cutscene.
Yeah, there was a bit
Yeah,
of
we
delay there.
I don't know if you noticed, yeah.
It took a while for you to go to mission select. It was like you were coming to terms with having got it. Yeah. Do you have anything you want to say about your run, Caleb?
Bridge clip.
Anything you want to
First
say
got
about
bridge
bridge clip? Your 7-6 out of bounds was super clean though. Like it was absolutely neck and neck at that point.
He's both jumped into the void at the same time.
That's pretty cool actually.
Yeah. It was like synced for most of Homer 1. And then yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
fucking Homer 1, that was a mess. The FBI.
The
That
van,
would have won me too.
yeah.
Yeah, only
And he
8
just got
seconds.
knocked.
Vapo, do you want to talk a bit about what happened in your Lisa? Because it was pretty hard to watch the first the Hellfish car force reset and then the limo force reset as well. That Lisa was something, yeah.
Can agree with that. That
Like out
limo
of those
just.
two, it wasn't.
That limo was really mean.
Yeah. I saw you go for it, and I thought, oh, this looks like the limo is going to reset, and it seems like if one thing goes wrong, many things go wrong in this video game. So I think it was a case of that happening. It's like the first car, the last Hellfish car did it, and the limo went, yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that too. Do any runners want to say any final words?
GG. That was a good run too. for FMJ.
Yeah, you were only a +6 on PB at that point, I think.
Yeah, it was really good
Yeah.
for a missed part 1 cutscene.
Yeah. So when
Yeah,
is
nice.
Vapo Bob? 50 seconds of time save would be really good. That was quite excellent.
Now you can get your revenge, Caleb. Bop and Vapor. Who does
Caleb?
each runner verse next? I think
don't know.
Vapo versus Derek.
Yep. And then I
And
verse the loser of. Where's it?
Derek and Vapo, that should be another very interesting race. Sign me up for comes on that. Love to watch that one.
so Caleb's
Sadly
loser of
and Dank.
19. Yeah, versing the winner of Sadly and Dank.
That should also be a very good race.
Anyway, if we don't have any else to say.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find when the next race is.
Ah,
The
that's
next race
also
is at 11 AM British Standard Time between Detops and Pessimistic Mango. That should
I
also
think
be
that
a
race got
really.
cancelled.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
just
heard
thing.
Detox said something. If
That's
that race doesn't go ahead, it'll be 9 PM BST tomorrow. Ben versus Cathram for the
that
loser
should also
bracket.
be an entertaining race. Should be good to watch. Yeah, I don't know if I haven't seen anything about the Detops race, but seem to know more about it than I do, Tigger. So I'll take your word.
I was in VC with him before.
Yeah, fair. All right. Well, in that case, we'll say a big GG to both runners. Thank you so much for such an entertaining race. Commiserations to Caleb. All the best in your next race, and congratulations to Vapo. Also, all the best in your next race against Derek.
Thank you, Derek, for the restream, and
Thank you,
JPEG
Derek,
for
for the restream.
commentating.
Thanks, Tigger. We'll see you next time.